I know why you clicked on this video. Yes, it is clickbait, but it had to be done. Trust me, it's for your own good. Today, we're talking about Keemstar. Wow, John, so original. I've never heard of anyone talking about Keemstar on a commentary video. Wow, this is revolutionary.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the...
Stop. I wasn't gonna make this video in the first place because I thought people had finally stopped talking about Keemstar. But no, people are still making videos about him. We get it. You don't like Keemstar, virtually no one does. And that's probably why you're still making these videos about Keemstar, is just to get in on the popular opinion. But I'll get to those Keemstar exposed videos in a second, because, oh god, I actually want off this website right now. I don't know why we've given this one man all of the attention on the internet, despite the fact that apparently everyone hates him. I don't know what it is about humans and their way of social agreeance, but we find something that everyone dislikes and we turn it into something that we can all collectively hate on, but after a while it devolves from hate to just memes. And that's what's so bad about this right now, is that there's very few people that actually hate Keemstar. Most people just make fun of him and his beard and his popcorn because it's funny, not because they actually hate him. Like, maybe you disliked him for a day or so, maybe even a couple weeks at most, and then it becomes, haha, you're stupid gnome, you lawn gnome popcorn looking Alex. It gets old, okay? Like, at first the jokes were pretty funny, okay, but that was like a year ago at this point. And in my opinion, anything after iDubbbz's video about Keemstar is dumb. Like, literally every sentence that has the word Keemstar in it should have been left unsaid. It would have done the world a favor if it was left unsaid. iDubbbz's video was like a final jab, like a final hit or like a fatality of the whole situation, and now it's become something that's really overused, and basically at this point we're giving Keemstar more attention than he deserves. Just the other day, Keemstar made a video on his channel, or technically it's not his channel, but he made a video saying, why am I getting all this hate? And I don't think he understands what he's doing, because this will give him more hate, because no one is actually hating on him. There's very few people that legitimately hate Keemstar now. It's just a bunch of memes and trolls and jokes, and the more attention you're just gonna give to the haters, the more hate you're gonna get. And he claims to understand that concept, but obviously he doesn't. Leafy himself made a Keemstar exposed video. He said, hey, I like money, why don't I just do what everyone else is doing? And just for a split second, I actually thought this was a good thing, because I thought this would lead him to posting other types of content, because it's different from his normal 10-minute money grab videos. But no, it did nothing. Like, the next day, he just went back to calling people cringy.
The cringe, dude.
It's hard to even make this video, because I can't really take a side. I don't necessarily like Keemstar, but god, the jokes are so old. I'm gaining age and depression just from looking at Keemstar's Twitter replies. He can post a video of himself harmlessly singing with his daughter, and you'll have that one guy in the replies, or even, you know, those hundreds of people in the replies saying, haha, you remember when that time you said the N-word back in 1979? Memes. Here comes the part where I actually defend Keemstar, kind of. Like, don't push that too far, but if you haven't already closed out the video because you're just like, wah, I hate Keemstar, wah, then you're probably going to right now, because people are just like, don't give Keemstar a platform to defend himself. Okay, if you don't want to hear any other person's opinion that isn't completely against Keemstar, then I don't know what to do for you. Like, you can continue to blindly hate on someone that you don't know. The real reason I'm more of an unbiased person at the moment is not because Keemstar's a good person. Trust me, he's made really dumb mistakes, but it's really hard to watch other people's videos just bashing on Keemstar, because they're just nailing him into the wall, but it's just an invisible wall, because it's just a bunch of false information. Leafy and Grey Day's videos are completely guilty of this, and I've lost so much respect for the both of them. This doesn't go against any of their other content though. I still like Grade's other videos, and I still stand on my opinion on Leafy from the last video. If you haven't seen that, click here or whatever. But these videos specifically, I do not like. They could have uploaded a video of them shooting themselves in the foot, and I would literally respect them more than attacking another person with false information. Leafy, all he did was pretty much just say what everyone else is saying, but Grade actually, ironically, pulled a Keemstar. Grade took a video with some girl holding up a Keemstar fan sign while she was nude, right? Literally, that's all he had, and he made up a story saying Keemstar told her to do it, and also that she was underage, basically calling Keemstar a pedophile. Now, it's nice to know that Keem got a taste of his own medicine, because he's reported on YouTubers being pedophiles in the past with no proof whatsoever. But that doesn't make it right for another person to do it to him. That just makes Grade look just as bad as Keemstar, because he's doing the same thing. You're saying you hate this guy because he's called people pedophiles in the past with no proof whatsoever, and then you immediately make up a story to make Keemstar look like a pedophile. It's not helping your case. I don't really like Keemstar that much, and that's mostly because of the things he's done to other people on YouTube. There's a possibility he doesn't even know that he's the source of a lot of damage and a lot of drama, and there's another possibility where he knows he's causing drama, and he does it to feed his own channel that revolves around drama. So I might dislike him, but I don't completely hate him. And I think no one else would really hate him if they were to just stop listening to other people for 2 seconds and come up with their own opinion. Even I have made a video about Keemstar in the past, but it wasn't just me bashing on him, it wasn't me exposing him. I was just focusing on a single problem against him and Pyro, but everyone else's videos have had the intention, or seem to have the intention, to cause a lot more damage. The weird thing is that somewhere along the way in the DMs, some information got left out. And I say that because at one point it seemed like some of these people were friends with Keemstar. There was actually going to be a podcast with a bunch of people on it. If I remember correctly, it was like Leafy, Grade, maybe Pyro, and Keemstar. But because their fans were getting so upset at the fact that they were going to be on a podcast with Keemstar, they backed out. I feel like I would have liked that podcast because it was supposed to start arguments. It was supposed to, not everyone was supposed to agree or be friends on that podcast. It was simply to just start conversations, and it would have gotten us more insight to who these people are. Like who Keemstar is, who Leafy is, and what are their real opinions, instead of just blindly hating on them because they have a stigma attached to them. When you're on the receiving end of all of this hate, it would eventually get to you. And a lot of people are just saying like, oh, he's just playing the victim card, But when you really think about it, the amount of hate that he gets on a daily basis is more than I can get in a year. And of course there's a reason for that, right? He definitely deserves some of the hate he's gotten. But it's not hate anymore. Like I said, no one hates Keemstar anymore. It's just a meme at this point. It's a popular thing to do to make jokes about this guy that no one likes. And I'm not saying this to defend him or some of the things he's done in the past, but it's really annoying to see someone try to force a Keemstar or Alex jokes 24/7 because they're trying to fit in and make people laugh. I think this is the problem with every meme now, because people try to drag them on way too long, and it becomes cringily unfunny. So I don't lose too many subscribers, I'll say I don't like Keemstar. But so I do lose some extremely one-sided subscribers, I'll say I don't hate Keemstar.
Another video on this fucking shitball. I mean, shit, the Keemstar hate bandwagon is already bad enough. Killer Keemstar. Keemstar here. Keemstar's basically been threatening other YouTubers. Had a complete mental problem.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.